What's this been like for you, just seeing this type of a season happen?
It's been a whirlwind, being that I got here so late into the process, but this is just a testament. We got some great kids. Everybody's buying into Coach Kenny and his beliefs, his vision of where he wanted to take this program, and I couldn't be more thankful. I got a great group of guys who just continues to work each and every day, really buying into everything that I'm preaching to them. So I can tell you it's been one of the most, probably the most fun I've ever had in my coaching career. I got a great group of guys that they have a thirst for wanting to get better each and every day. So I'm excited to be and proud to be their receivers coach, and hopefully we can go out there and continue doing what we've been doing. Is when our number's called and continue to make plays, and then helping out on the perimeter with blocking and helping Scat trying to find a way, and all the running backs get some extra yards.
Your take on the way people have stepped up in Jordan Tyson's absence?
I'm not surprised because we worked at it. I get it. Losing production out of JT, it's hard to kind of make up. But it's not to sit there and say that we don't have the guys that can get it done. I believed in them and told them, JT can't catch the ball for you guys. You still got to go out there and perform. And my job is just to make sure they're in the right spot and making the routines. I have a philosophy. Let's be great at making the routine plays. Let's be in our spots. And we don't have to do anything extra. You guys go out there. X made a hell of a catch in a Big 12 championship game, but he was in the right spot. So he gave himself an opportunity, and he showcased what he could do. They've given that opportunity. So, yes, you cannot replace a Jordan Tyson, no question about it. But collectively as a group, I think we did our part, we did our job, and we were in the right spots, and we made plays when their numbers were called.
Hines, what's it like waiting to see who you're going to play now, having the buy-in in that first week?
Well, it's really just about us. That's the adjustment. In the pros, you don't have this far off in between games. Dealing with 18, 19, 20-year-olds with 3 weeks off in the midst of Christmas time too. It's easy to lose your edge a little bit. So Kenny's always pressing, making sure that we're doing the little things right, and then come next week we'll find out what we're playing. And for us, come Sunday, that's when bowl prep officially starts for us. Today it was more about us getting our conditioning, making sure we detailed up on the plays that we do well, and next week we'll get ready to prepare and see what happens on January 1st.
You guys going to watch that game tomorrow?
Oh, no question about it.
Together? Are you going to do it together?
No, I think everybody's kind of got the weekend off. I still got to do some last-minute Christmas shopping, but I'll be glued to the television. And whoever we play at this point, everybody's good. You're not going to play a bad team. A lot of these teams that are in the college playoffs have phenomenal season. Now it just comes down to which team can go out there and execute their game plan, and that's kind of been our motto all year.
Marcus
Royal was talking about the quick acclimation for both of you two in year one of this system. What do you think has gone on to make it such a smooth transition for you two especially?
With him being with the quarterbacks and me being with the wideouts, I just think we mesh well together. Me understanding kind of his vision, kind of how he wants, and kind of what the quarterbacks are thinking makes it easier for me to kind of not only teach the receivers technique and fundamentals, but what the quarterbacks are thinking at the same time. So I'm learning a lot from him. I think we're meshing well. You always got to have that rapport between the quarterback and wide receivers, and Coach Arroyo and I we're close. Our wives, we go out to eat the dinner all the time. So, he's fun to work with, and I'm glad to have him on our side.
What makes him such a good OC?
He listens to everybody. It's not just about him. We got a lot of smart football IQ guys on the coaching staff, and everybody's putting their input in and things like that. So I just think we mesh well. The chemistry between our whole coaching staff, you can see, the players see us having fun and enjoying each other. And at the end of the day, we don't care who gets the credit. We just all like to put our hands in the pile and try to help ASU get to where Coach Kenny wants them to go.
How much are the conversations that Sam has with receivers after reps, how much does that play into it?
Oh, it plays a lot. I think being on the same page with the quarterback is key. I can see Sam talking to the wideouts between every series. When you're on on the practice field. So I just try to go over there and listen and make sure I reiterate that. But you know, Coach Arroyo and I, our offices are side by side, where I'm always bouncing ideas off of him, and you know, trying to get on the same page with him and what is he telling the quarterback. So that's why we're able to mesh so well so fast. Being that, you know, I haven't even been here for a year, and he just got here probably 3 months before me. So I love working with him. Like I said, I love working with our entire offensive staff and all the coaches. Kenny established and built a nice coaching rapport. Everybody, man, is I can genuinely say we all care for one another, man, and we all want Kenny to succeed. So we're all happy.
Where have you seen Sam grow the most?
Just his knowledge, man. Just, you know, where he picked up the offense and now commanding the offense. He sees some things, he'll change it. You know, that's what you need at the quarterback, because sometimes having a quarterback on the football field that sees things, you know, Coach Arroyo's at the top of the playbook, he can see it all, but he understands what Sam is doing. And I think, you know, the communication aspect of it, making sure we got all 11 guys on the same page, I think that's what you need from a quarterback, and Sam is a proven leader, and he's done that.
What have you seen out of Malik McLean? Obviously, he had a big catch in the Big 12 game.
Yeah.
The progress he's made.
Yeah, fresh. He is fresh, but talented, and of course he, you know, utilizes size and his speed. We'll find ways to try to get him the ball and get him kind of involved in our offense. But a great talent, you know, starting to finally understand the playbook a little more, to where he's able to go out there and play comfortable and be himself. So you're seeing him play fast because he has a better grasp of our offense now. So we'll just continue to work with him in the classroom, work with him on the football field, and he's continuing to get better each and every day.
How are you managing the enormity of this with the guys mentally and psychologically?
I'll keep them humble. You know, listen, it's great that you guys are Big 12 championships, but you know, I still try to remind them that we're a pick dead last in this conference. So we haven't really proved anything yet. You know, Coach Cowher used to always tell me, man, you're not as good as you think you are, and you're not as bad as they say you are. So even with, you know, JT and all the success he has, he still has a long ways to go as far as improvement and trying to get better as a wide receiver.
What made Jalen Moss and Noble Johnson such attractive portal targets for you guys?
First off, good people. You know, Coach Kenny wants good people. We're not going to beg people to come here. We're not. You know, we want guys that want to come here, that wants to get developed, that wants to be a part of something special that we're building here at ASU. I think that's the marquee. We're not going to always go after the marquee guys that's looking for the bag. We want everybody to be a part of ASU and want to be coached and developed. I'm damn sure not going to beg anybody to coach them. I can tell you that. You know, I want guys that want to be here, that wants to learn, to help put their hand in the pile and help us win ball games. And with those two guys, they checked off all the boxes.
But you were talking about Sam a little earlier. You said he was a leader. He came in, and nobody knows who he was, right? Was there a point at which you kind of recognized, like, oh, okay, this guy might have a little something?
Sam has always bet on himself. You know, he really doesn't listen to the outside noise. He just continues to work. I know he's probably the last guy that leaves the building. Between him and JT, I mean, they'll sleep in that building if they want to. They're just constantly in there. You walk by and they're in there watching film by themselves and stuff. That's what Sam has. He's just a natural born leader and wants to be great. And those are some of the attributes that you want in a quarterback. You know, you don't want your quarterback the first guy leaving the building every day. I can tell you that, you know. But he stays late. He really has a thirst for football, has a high football IQ. He's always asking questions, trying to get on the same page with the receivers. He said, hey, Coach, can you, what do you think about this if the receivers come out high on this? I'm loving it. I'll tell him. I'll make sure we get on the same page. And that's kind of, you know, his development and leadership on this team. That's what we're kind of building on. You know, I just want to put all the right pieces around him so he can go out there and have success.
With him kind of orchestrating that Arby's deal for the offensive lineman, what's it say when a quarterback prioritizes his lineman like that?
It's very smart. I think any quarterback, you want to make sure that the O-line is very well taken care of. But no, he's just a natural leader. I think guys that gravitate to Sam, He genuinely doesn't care. It's not all about him. He's all about his teammates. You know, when you're scoring touchdowns, he's one of the first guys that's running down there. He gets more fired up about celebrating and scoring than anybody. So it's just a testament to who he is. I mean, he's a really good dude, a great leader, and a hell of a football player.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.